As we approach America's 250th birthday, tonight we honor a man whose influence and leadership is still being felt 6 years after his passing.
We're talking about Dr. Thomas Freeman, who inspired generations at Texas Southern University as head of the legendary TSU speech and debate team. Now his legacy lives on through a powerful new stage production. Katira Winfrey has the story.
The story of America. We feel it. We see it and we hear it.
Beaten, mistreated for the work that I gave.
The tales laid out over time provide a timeline of peaks and valleys, yet all of it still vital to America's story.
You cannot talk about the history of America or celebrate 250 years of this America without acknowledging the contributions of Blacks, African Americans throughout the centuries.
Film director and Texas Southern professor Vincent Powell, with a host of supporting cast members, have a story to tell through a new live stage production, Black is Eternal, practicing now to present a program packed with historic literature, song, poetry, and prose.
As a storyteller, I wouldn't be who I am without people like Dr. Thomas F. Freeman. And the first day I met him, he put the words of James Baldwin in my hand.
Dr. Thomas Freeman headed the TSU speech and debate team for 70 years, leading them to countless victories. He died in 2020, but that passion for words, literature, and storytelling lives.
Dr. Freeman at TSU had such a role in what has become Black is Eternal.
Black is Eternal began on social media, featuring actors performing literary works from Black artists like Langston Hughes, Countee Cullen, Claude McKay, Frederick Douglass.
What then to the Negro is the 4th of July.
Powell, using the lessons and coaching from the late Freeman, is directing a new cast to bring the words on the page to life, featuring actors like Brandon Goss and Miaja Brooks.
Black history is American history, so it's very important, especially on the 250th anniversary of America, to continue to give a voice to the voiceless.
This is very important to make sure our stories are continually being heard.
America 250 years later looks a lot different, but the grit and talent that got this nation this far hasn't faltered, and America's story isn't finished.
It reminds me of what Langston Hughes said. He said, "I too sing America."
Reporting in Houston, Katira Winfrey, KHOU 11 News.
And this Friday, meet some of the people shaping America's future, inspiring stories of resilience, service, and community. Join us for our special America's 250 Red, White, and You. That's happening Friday at 8.